So I hope to clear up some of the confusion about programmatic guaranteed and advanced. I must get asked on a daily basis, what's the difference? Are they the same thing? Do they compete? And I'm hopefully going to clear all that up. If you do have any questions, I'll be around after to answer any of them or after this question. So if you think about our objective is to automate the end-to-end flow of out-of-home transactions. From a high level, it's easy to break it down to 4 major steps. So the first thing is planning. Deciding what inventory that you want to be based on your brief. That might be a format, inventory, or an audience. What do you want to buy for your campaign that meets your brief? And crucially, is it available when you want to advertise? The next stage is buying. You've decided what you want to buy. You want to negotiate it, buy it, reserve it in that stage, often make amendments from when you booked it to it go live. The next stage is execution. So making sure that you're delivering, the creative is distributed where it needs to be, you're delivering the campaign and activating against it. And then reporting from a pre, a during, a post-campaign reporting and reconciliation. So those are 4 key steps that you can summarize in terms of the out-of-home life cycle. Then if you look at the solutions we're developing, break that down, programmatic guaranteed is about automating that execution and reporting step. It's kind of a digital handshake of an offline agreement. So you still, phone calls and emails exist, you need to negotiate the price, but then the SSPs and the DSPs execute that campaign. So it's a guaranteed delivery, it's pre-agreed, fixed price, selected inventory, volume of impressions. That is a really high value for some buyers and some inventory. So as Francois has already leaned into, the DV360 of Google and the Trade Desk really find a value in there in that omni-channel buy to be able to guarantee some display, and then particularly in some environments. But it doesn't cover the whole flow. And if you're a buyer buying the channel day in, day out, there are for those who've done that from both sides, from buy and sell side, you know, checking availability several times in a campaign life cycle, ensuring that what you've got is available, and negotiating the price. That's kind of where all the inefficiency lies when you're buying the medium on a day-to-day basis. And in advance is designed to automate the planning and buying process. So it's about checking availability. So with explicit permission, and it's very important this bit, explicit permission of the media owner, that gives a buyer the ability, using the DSP of their choice, to check inventory and plan a campaign, check live availability in real time, create that plan, agree the price, making sure it's the right price based on the advertiser and what you're trying to do, support various buy types, be that impressions, budget, share of time, share of voice, frequency, with automated responses to reserve, book, again, all with the explicit controls of the media owner. So you're not things aren't being done on your inventory without you giving the permission in the first place, through to booking confirmations that can include your bespoke terms and conditions. So all of that could be done a week, 2 weeks, 6 months ahead of the campaign going live. But then once it does go live, it then leverages the execution approach of programmatic guaranteed, so execution reporting. So these solutions don't compete with each other. They're not mutually exclusive, and actually they have value independently. But you bring them together, amplifies that whole end-to-end flow to try and automate those transactions in a world with using products that people are familiar with in terms of the different platforms that they're buying on a daily basis across media.